TPS isn't just a legal status. You're splitting families apart and you're giving children lost hope that maybe one day if they come back home from school, their parents won't be in there anymore. TPS affects a lot of people, and not only immigrants, but it also affects U.S. citizens that have the right to live with their families. I'm a survivor of cancer, and imagine if for who God knows what reason it comes back, I can't go through that alone.
To hear the stories of friends. You need to hear from constituents. You need to hear from constituents. Can you please share your story?
There are so many other legal statuses besides DACA, Dreamer.
I was born in Long Island. I grew up here.
That's just agree with you.
Can you hear the story, please?
I really want.
You won't say yes for this.
End for TPS is inconceivable. An end for TPS would mean that the dreams and hopes of hundreds of thousands of people who have, grown roots, have created families and lives, contribute to their communities, would end, and they would live in fear and would have to go back to the shadows. For these families, it would mean separating from their citizen children. It would be cruel and devastating.
That's why we're here in Washington, D.C. We're bringing 350 TPS holders to come and tell their stories. That's why we're here in Washington, D.C. We're bringing 350 TPS holders to come and tell their stories. In this context of the immigrant rights struggle, we have used all kinds of arguments. We have used arguments from we're not criminals, we pay taxes, we have families. I mean, we've done all of those arguments, and some of them resonate, and some of them don't. What we haven't done as effectively as we should have is lifting up the value of labor.
Yes, my family and I came here when I was 9 months old. So this is the only place I've ever really lived. And so it is really important to me that TPS is extended so I can continue to stay here. TPS is important because first and foremost, we're all human. And human beings just have the right to food and clean water and a safe community just by being born human. And we are all deserving of that right, no matter our race or where we're originally from. There are days when I have a lot of hope, days that I come here and we fight, and then there are nights I can't sleep because I'm worried so much about what's going to happen. I've only ever lived here, so I can't even imagine having to go someplace else. There are nurses who are telling their patients, I might not be here to help you anymore, and there are business owners who have to sell their restaurants now because they believe that there's a chance that they won't be here. And so part of the reason why we're here is so that our officials, so we can talk to our legislators tomorrow and let them know what's happening and why they need to try to help us.
We don't win if we're not able to preserve TPS. At the very least, this group of TPS, this group of migrants, will have a voice and will have a vehicle to express themselves, and they will learn how to advocate for themselves. So that's exactly.
Gracias.
¿Verdad? El del presidente Trump y al gobierno de El Salvador, están en esta tierra. Me encantó y procurar, y bueno, también ante el Congreso. Ustedes saben que ya estaba.
Good morning, family.
Good morning. I am Patrice.
Yo voy a ser el facilitador ahorita. Faltan los otros compañeros.